Hello, welcome back to the continuing adventures of Shadowblade, as he treks through the dungeon. Where last we left off, I had absolutely mangled the lair in the dark, and picked up a few more spells of note, and just basically made myself more powerful. I was gonna go ahead and do the Orcish mines, and then I remembered, I already have a giant floor full of orcs that I need to take out, don't I? There is in fact an Orcish Warlord hidden somewhere on this floor whom I need to find and take down. So that's going to be my goal. Your weapon hand is bound, but not your shield hand. You are partially bound in armor. You are not bound in magic. You are moderately bound. That's sufficient. And I can scry now. That's awesome. Let's drop... Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, let's take this as a test of my abilities and see whether or not I can actually take down an Orc Warlord. If I can, great. If not, it doesn't really matter. I just, I'll get some experience trying. So, I'm ready to take on this fort. We've already cleared out most of the floor in the past, so it's not a surprise that it's relatively clear as is. Just grab me a ally. Oh yeah, and I gotta remember I have abilities on account of that mutation. Being able to see the movements of enemies through walls is actually going to prove quite useful. That's 2 stabs, great. Kill off the bat before he makes any more noise. Alright, since you're coming, we'll just stab you. The enemies down here seem to be relatively unaffected. So right now I'm moving death stolen like a thief in the night style. Very swift, very quiet. Honestly, inborn swiftness is a huge boon to a stabber. It lets you reach your targets faster. It minimizes the number of turns they have with you in their line of sight so that they can wake up. Okay, there we go. That's our first real fight. They all woke up, grabbed the bread, dropped the bread a little bit further because I'm overburdened. Mass confuse, and get some stabs in. Come on, you know you want to. Okay, there's the Orc Warlord. So this just became a whole lot more serious. Turning on repel missiles instantly, because an Orc Warlord can deal 36 damage throwing just a giant object at you. Shit. I'm in a bad spot. This guy woke up behind me and blocked my way, so I'm actually going to use the blink to here, just to avoid the potential for one-shot death. Let it not be said I am not treating these enemies with significantly more respect than usual. Okay. Apparently, he just showed up in my LOS. Repel missiles is on. And what was that I just saw? He just threw a hand axe at me, which ended up in the water. Okay. He is in Battle Fury, which means he's berserked, which means I might need to teleport to safety. There is a path out through the water if I go left, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to go straight. Okay. Eat. Make sure that that repel missile stays up. The last thing I can afford is for that to go down. You. Poke, poke, die. Okay. Now we're going to close to range and begin ensorcel hibernating. Holy crap. He went down in one shot? Ladies and gentlemen, I have clearly broken past the barrier. My stealth, dodging, and stabbing are all of sufficient power that I can knock out Orc Warlords. So far I haven't even used a level 4 spell. Clearly this is not a caster that I'm running, but a Spriggan. Or a stabber. Okay, lots of good shit here. Any bucklers in the dungeon? No? Okay. At the first availability, I would like to grab a buckler and start training it. Just get it up to the point where it minimally affects, if, indeed at all, affects my spell casting. Wouldn't mind it being an elven buckler at that. Oh, that's a burditch. Or a glaive. It's a ranged weapon that hurts. That's my point. But yeah, I'm like one shot ensorceling these guys. It's actually kind of nice. We're going to turn on regen to counteract the effects of poison. I wonder if it changes my hungering. I assume it does. Generally, any source of regeneration in this game makes you more hungry. If you guys know to the contrary, let me know, but I just assume it will. Okay, that's, I think, most of the fort cleared. Now that we've gone through the core of the fort and taken out the Orc Warlord, the rest of this is just a formality, honestly. Nothing of note. Superior cloak to my current one, with the exception of needing to be recursed. You, come here. Instant kill. You, come here. Watson, come here. I need you. Okay, there's no way to actually get at them from range. I can't unwield this weapon because, like an idiot, No. I made a good decision when I cursed on. Hey, guys! Come. You all of you. It's not the right target. There we go. Three wargs is too many to have at melee range. 2 is not. Not with 42 evasion. 3 is, 2 is not. Especially not when they drop like flies. Seriously, I've seen bees that lived longer than that. Okay, see this guy here, unaffected, he must be the one whom I accidentally did across the water. And I killed them all, the other ones so fast I didn't even have time to wear off. Okay, so Orc Fort clearly cleared. Yay. None of these actually going to be memorized right now. I actually might want to pick up Recall, just because I tend to have enough undead allies that it could prove life-saving in a pinch. And we haven't actually found the Orcish Mines yet. We need to go deeper, so that's what we'll do. I guess that was a bit of good luck. Early lair is something I almost always consider good luck now. I used to consider it a right, and anytime I didn't get it, I would consider that bad luck. But now I've realized that it happens at least as often as not, so it's good luck when you get an early and a bad luck when you don't. Oh, you know what? Stab the priest before he becomes an issue, and then we're just going to stay here and cut you up with my little sword. I am again guilty of training something I don't need yet, in hopes that I need it in the future. But I am focusing stabbing, which is good, because that will need focus. Oh, come on. Boom! Oh, come on! How are you not gonna leave a corpse? The one guy actually wanted a corpse from. Do I need anything ID'd, like, urgently? I guess I want to ID the Wand of Paralysis. I don't want to waste a single charge of it. Now that I've trained Evo some, I can actually potentially get paralysis stabs off, and those are just really effective stabs. In the rare case of an enemy who I don't want to ensorcelled hibernate for some reason, but I do want to stab with a tier 1 stab. There's an enemy in here. I can't reach him. So that must be an invisible door. There's the invisible door. There's the enemy. Now he's dead. They got rid of invisible doors in 0.12. I played 3 winning characters in that version, and each time I felt that the removal of invisible doors was a benefit to the game, and that has not changed. Okay, exchange the Book of Summonings. Show me what this does. Abjuration, Condensation, Cause Fear, and Deflect Missiles. Of these, I don't give a shit about Abjuration because I already have it. No, I don't have it. Okay, so it might be useful. Cause Fear is obviously very useful. Deflect Missiles is... Okay, so it's just a useful item. Shit. I need 1 more point to Strength. That's really what it comes down to. We can drop all of these Scrolls of Cursed Weapon. I doubt I'm going to be switching weapons anytime soon, and the 1 or 2 times I do, I'll be more than happy to come back for it. Just auto-fight my way through that. Boom. Headshot. Boom! Headshot! Let's drop I do want to keep my new potion of curing and my second wand of cold, because, you know, blasting power. Let's get rid of the potion of porridge. No point carrying that while I'm carrying mountains of bread, right? Oh my god. Okay. Moment of truth, or moment of honesty. This is a bad move, what I did right here. But I really didn't want to pass up that many stabs to do it. What I am going to do is light the entire corridor here on fire. Anyone dumb enough to come out, you know, like all of the undead enemies, will burn alive. And I will order my undead allies to follow me further back so that they hopefully avoid the same fate that I am so eagerly subjecting all of the enemy undead to. Because enemy undead are literally content to march in a line over all these fires. I do need a better way to deal with them, though. Currently, my only means of... Hey, you know what? Why don't you go attack the Phantom, eh? Currently, my only means of dealing with undead are... Well, this. Which is decent. Sorry, my only way of confusing them is with Confusing Touch. And I really would like a superior option. Man, you guys didn't even wake up? Swaths of undead marching to their death, and you didn't even wake up. Hey, follow me out, guys. Okay, fine. You know what? One of you is gonna burn, and that's your problem. I actually could recall him, but I think he already died. The only reason that one managed to avoid the fire is because he couldn't figure out where I was to follow me. We're dead. Just set up a few general clouds of flame in the area. Make sure y'all step into them. Okay. That's by far one of the strangest openings to this area that I've seen, but it worked out well for me on account of, you know, all of them being dead and such. Crimson Imp. You're not invulnerable to cold, but apparently I can attempt to ensorcel hibernate you 6 times while my allies beat you up. Bolt Trap. You gotta love how with the 0 traps indoors... Yeah, 0 traps indoors, I still can detect traps every now and then. Shit. Just ignore it. Yeah, just ignore it. Wand of Flame I want. I don't think I have a means of dropping flame on people. In exchange, you can have all my darts of flame. And you can have my spare... something. Take my scroll of jewelry. Keep my scrolls of identify. Drop my scrolls of remove curse, all except one. Drop something. All my darts. Why am I even keeping those? In case I need a physical projectile for some reason. Orcish mines. Okay, y'all woke up really fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lay some blankets out to catch all of you. I'm getting smited really hard right now, so turning on regeneration. Just because, okay, I got smitten again, which is going to force me to heal wounds and just walk out of here, actually. Damn orcs. Damn fucking orcs. Going in there now could get me killed. Not going in there could get me pissed. Yeah, I'm almost certainly going to take at least 2 attacks when I enter. That plus a smite could do me in. I don't have any reliable means to... What does Condensation Shield do? It's pretty meh, all things considered. Especially for a guy without good ice. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave off the Orcish Mines for about 200 turns or so. Just give them enough time to forget that I was there. is fine, I guess, when you really think about it, because there's other things I could be doing. I could just dig down to floor 14 now and then go back after that. No, that's the one you want to kill first, then him. That hardly even hits my, registers on my radar for being hit. Okay, there we go. Now he has a nice swath of allies. Get a couple more stabs. Boom. Okay, good clear. Next floor. I don't actually know how long it takes to reset the floor that I've abandoned, so I'm just kind of winging it right now. I assume it takes a while. This is painful. I don't want to do this. If they wake up halfway across, I'll get shot by arrows twice. Just read it. Doesn't matter. Put on repel missiles. We know that there's 2 centaurs here. We have every reason to believe there will be more. Okay, this is interesting. It's like a pocket full of enemies in that room. This is not a better approach, but at least it's I'm blocking the potential centaurs with Psyche long enough to get off mass confusion. And now Psyche is dead. Or Psych. Psych! Okay, now they're all dead. Just go ahead and just raise as many more as we can, leaving Psyche and her dagger unmolested. We're just gonna get rid of this wand of something. Let's get rid of a bread ration and an apple. Can always come back for those. And actually, you know what? Let's eat an apple too, just to lighten the load. Nope, that was supposed to be a finishing stab, but since it's not, we'll just let the centaurs pummel and drop a fire cloud to prevent this guy from being a danger. Magic dart. Stop. Okay, fine. All the centaurs just literally marched into a fire to their death. Not sure what I expected of them, honestly, beyond that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. I should have just dropped the fire cloud and left well enough alone. Oh, well. Wow, that's like 3 miscasts in a row? What are the odds? Conjureflame is... Oh, wow, okay. Conjureflame is still 14% fail on account of me not having put any points into conjurations or fire. I guess that makes sense. Grizzly bear. Indeed. You aren't real. You're just a simulacra. Okay. Floor cleared. All except 2 slimes is not bad at all. Managed to drop a fire, which is where I wanted it. You burn. Heal. Nail. Not sure how that was supposed to be a threat. What I am sure is that I am way overburdened now. Okay. Why don't you eat the bread ration, drop a royal jelly, drop something else that weighs a lot. Shit. I like all my stuff. Clearly what I need to be dropping is all these extra wands I never use. So we're going to drop the spare wand of cold, and we'll come back for it if 9 cold blasts pass by and I still want more cold on hand. And I remember to. That's enough if that pretty much... Here's the thing. Those goodies I left behind there, the odds of me actually coming back for any of them ever again for the rest of the game is so low, I wouldn't stake my lunch money on it, let alone anything of value. Not even if I got, 10 times as much for being right. I am far more likely to die than I am to need that stuff. I am somewhat more likely... Oh my god, I'm burdened. When did I become burdened? Drop a wand of flame. Drop a royal jelly. I can afford many things. Being burdened is not one of them. Now I need to get out of the way, and I need to fireball. She picked up my Wand of Flame and zapped it a couple times, I'm presuming. I don't know what dealt me so much damage, but truthfully, I'm a Spriggan. If it hit me, it probably dealt me that much damage. Hey, you. Yeah, you can't kill me in one hit, because you're gonna die first. Ha ha ha. I definitely want to boost strength there, and at this point, though, strength is now high enough that I no longer have to worry about it. I can be fairly sure that if strength is still proving an issue, I just need to manage my equipment better. No. Okay. Until we have invisibility and are training towards something specific, I'm turning off hexes until further notice. Fighting I am turning on because I don't have any health pool, and I would like a little more of that. Once I pick up a buckler, I will start training shields instead. And there will be the peace. The Holy Triumvirate, as always, is called the Holy Triumvirate by me for a reason. It's holy. All those 3 values are great. All those 3 values scale really well at high levels. All those 3 values should never be turned off. They are valuable. Okay, whites often spawn with draining equipment. If that's the case here, I will be very happy that I bailed. Set up a fiery blockade, and yeah. Okay, out of fireballs, ditch it. Don't carry ones you don't use. Blast with cold. Oh, right, that will get rid of my own fiery blockade. Whoops. That's a decent clear. What's next? Hey, come here. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. I was able to kill whites long before I became powerful, so we're just going to magic dart them to death. Fire prevents me from having to retreat that far to kite him, but since 8 magic darts aren't... he's not responding to lots and lots of magic dart, let's just poke him anyway. There we go. Down we go. There we go. You leave a good corpse. Careful to avoid vision as long as possible, then just kill him. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, my mind slave. I wonder what this scroll does. Silence. Definitely not something that's helpful. You would think that silence would utterly would be the stealthiest option you ever had, but apparently unnatural silence just puts enemies on more spookiness alert than anything else. What does that do? Torment. Good. I was been waiting to get that out of the way. I'm gonna still just try and charge down the bee. I failed. Now get out of the way because yellow bee stings can really hurt. Okay, I must have actually put it to sleep and then it woke up and I didn't notice. Guardian. Yes! Stab, 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 stab. God, it's so nice when none of them wake up. And just go down the list. Immune, slightly resistant. I don't know whether or not he can be affected because if he's undead, he can't. Can I summon an ally of any kind? No. That's a shame. There we go. Just set up a couple fires to torch them in, and then tank the damage for a few turns. Seriously? I just stepped off screen. How the hell did that Hydra lose sight of me so easily? Like, you would think that based on that, you would think I have good stealth or something. Oh. What is my stealth anyway? Incredibly stealthy and blindingly fast. That's what I like to hear. Come after me, bro. Boom! Alright, fighting skill just gave me 1 point of HP. Considering it's a -2 to train, this is a very, very bad deal. But considering that the current level of the skill is 0, it's hard for it to really be that bad a deal. I'm gonna go around the long way to maximize my odds of getting stabbed in on this guardian guy. Yeah, going down that long hallway, he would have had more shot to see me. Okay, that's a grab. It's a smash and grab. Minus the smashy smashy. I do not like this green hall. It makes me very nervous. Oh god, that's a 3rd or 4th troll I've killed without a hide. It's not like I'm entitled to a hide just because I killed a troll or anything, but oh shit. She got it off, which means I need to make sure that she dies fast. Okay, Sandra's dead. I can now lick my wounds. Slow, poisoned, very full. Let's counteract the poison with regeneration. That was recall, not regeneration. That's regeneration. Cannot counteract the slow. How's my attack speed? Still blindingly fast, and movement speed is obviously, as a Spriggan, still reasonable. And mercifully, I'm not fighting any enemies that are truly that terrifying, so we should be okay here. Okay, we survived our run-in with, was it Curari? Yeah, Curari tip needles. I don't like Daggers of Distortion. I don't like the flat chance to be abyssed every time you remove it. That makes it so hard to use as a swap weapon of any kind, and, yeah. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill the priest that made this so hard in the first place. And then we're going to pull a set of orcs with us. Sorry, I should have announced that I was going to go back here. I figured you guys were paying attention. Immediate vicinity seems good. Let's see if we can't get the big guy with the spear. We got him. Good. Good. Back away a square. Back away a square. Back away a square. Ah, shit, you woke up. Unless you're resistant to poison, this is going to get you eventually. That's all of them. Okay, welcome and party is down. We also managed to trek a little bit deeper, which is nice. When we pick up next time, we will continue through Orcish Lair. See you guys next time.